Hey everybody, my name's Dustin Schmidt. I'm a creative director, DP, photographer, and aerial photographer here in Oklahoma City. Today I want to talk about the Atlas Packs Athlete Pack, which just came in the mail today. I'm just getting ready to open this thing up and check it out. I thought I would do kind of an unboxing just so people could see what it looks like. This is a product that is kind of niche. They're an adventure backpack that you can get online directly from their store. They do sell at a couple other places, but you can't go to direct somewhere like B&H Photo or Adorama or Amazon or any place like that to get this pack. It is very much run as almost a one-man show. There's a couple other people involved, but as a photographer who started this way back when, he runs all of the website, himself with just a little bit of help. It's definitely not a huge operation for sure, but he makes phenomenal packs. I've been doing a lot of research on a new backpack to carry a lot of my gear in. As you know, photography equipment is extremely heavy. None of us are getting any younger. And honestly, my back was killing me just carrying heavy stuff through airports and long walks and things like that. And I needed something that had a little bit of support, which this pack has. So we'll get into that. That could hold a decent amount of gear and could also serve to hold maybe some other stuff as well. And we'll get into some of the features of this pack when we open it up. Probably won't be a full review, so to speak. I need some time to actually check the pack out, see how I'm going to use it, but just kind of an unboxing to get the full experience here. Very cool packaging that it comes in here. Got to show all that around. And very much a custom kind of experience ordering one of these backpacks. A lot of personal one-on-one communication. When he ships the packs out, he tags everybody on Instagram, things like that. Just kind of fun to see that. You don't get that kind of personal service from a lot of other places. So let's get into it. Let's open it up, see what it looks like. Direct phone number on here, just text or call to get service and support. Pretty interesting. That may be his direct phone number, I'm not entirely sure. And you'll notice very first thing when we open it up here, very cool, literally labeled individually to the person. There's my Twitter handle on there. It's got the type of pack I ordered. He makes a couple different packs. There's an athlete pack and an adventure pack. The different sizing and different coloring. I ordered a large and black, and then I ordered a medium large belt. So there's also different options on the belt sizes you can get. Order number and then first name on here. Fun little sticker here. Here is the little sheet here. Just tells you kind of all the individual stuff. That you also get something called perk points when you order this. Depending on when you ordered it, you get basically extra credit. I got about $65 in credit that they gave me when I pre-ordered this pack. I pre-ordered this pack in November of last year. It's now mid-February when I'm making this video. So it's been several months. Hopefully it's been well worth the wait. I think it will be. So nice little packing there. And here is the pack. Let's take it out. See if there's anything else in here. Nope, just some paper. Put that packaging down here. I definitely wanted to go with the all black pack. Some of the Atlas branding is just a little more subtle on there. It's there, but it's kind of this two-tone thing. Same thing with where it says athlete right here on the pack. Some of the complaints I'd seen in the past with this pack is that the branding was just a little bit too forward, a little bit too in your face, and people wanted to scale that back a little bit. Here is the belt specific to this pack. One of the nice things about the belt is that it actually comes out. If I can figure out how it comes out. No, I take that back. This is the small straps that go with the belt. The belt slides through here, as you can see, and then these can be tucked into the pack here if you want to kind of lower your profile. So, pretty neat there. This is kind of designed as a combo camera pack slash adventure backpack, hiking backpack. So it has a lot of rigidity to it. It's actually got a frame here. And so that frame really helps to, a steel frame, aluminum frame, that helps to disperse the weight through it, which is really nice. Really nice zipper pulls here. This is where you access the camera portion of the pack. There we go. And then this is the belt. So each belt is sized individually. You can order completely different sized belts from the size of the pack. You could order a large pack and a small belt. You could order a medium pack and an extra large belt. It's just kind of whatever you decide. They also make different styles of belt. This is the adventure belt, which is actually the belt for the larger pack. But it's a little sturdier, a little more secure, designed to support more weight. If I'm really gonna weigh this thing down with equipment, then I wanna be able to really shift that weight to my hips and not just be killing my back all the time. So, pretty sturdy, very nice belt here. It's got some MOLLE webbing here. You can slide, if you're someone like me who's got additional pouches, you could slide those pouches through here. The other thing that I think is kind of cool apparently is that you can use this belt by itself. If you just wanted to use this belt and then attach patches through it, you've got other companies like Thinktank Photo, some companies like that sell belts. Well, you can take this belt out and use it like that and put, you know, camera pouches on it and things like that, which is kind of neat, especially if you've already got some pouches. So there's the belt. Here are the dividers. The dividers are pretty interesting in that they don't come, you know, pre-configured. You just kind of decide, like you can with any pack, but decide how they're gonna fit, how your camera gear is gonna all get organized in there. This does not come with a camera cube, so to speak, which is how some of the other ones work. That's the other thing that I think is kind of nice, because this is stitched in here. The camera thing is stitched in. It reduces the weight very much. Nice little sticker here. Very fun. And then we've got all the different camera separators. These are designed to really wrap around your camera gear. They're a little sturdier than they've been in the past, but they're still very, very flexible and kind of designed to just mold around your camera gear. So, nice Velcro on here. These look like they are horizontal ones. The athlete pack, like I said, is the smaller of the packs. designed not quite to hold as much weight. I can find the specs. I think it's anywhere from like a 20 to 40 liter pack. The bigger pack is somewhere like a 40 to 60 liter pack or something like that, so something crazy. So we got dividers, separate that out kind of however you want. We've got this, which is the Origami camera cube, which is really cool. So it's got this little thing here and you pull. Pull like that. It's a little bit stiff being brand new. And it condenses the amount of size that you have for your camera gear and allows more space here up top into the other part of your cube. So now I can put my hand kind of all the way in down to here and just kind of splits your gear up a little bit different to the other side. So that's really neat. Pop that back that way if you've got a ton of camera gear lenses that you want to put in there. Got some nice flex pocket right here. Just kind of stash some stuff in there. Small little pouch here for memory cards, things of that nature. Another little pouch here, you know, lens pen, any of that kind of stuff you want to store in there. And then if you're somebody that also keeps different stuff in pouches, you know, this is a nice large pouch to put smaller pouches in. Tons of straps and webbing all along this whole thing. A lot of connection points, as you can see all through here. Just overall a super, super sturdy pack. We've got this nice mesh here, but then there's also some ribs that kind of raise that, you know, to allow for some more airflow, which I think is really nice. These pockets, which you can pop out and have extra little pockets here that you can put lenses in, things like that. I mentioned lens pouches earlier. In fact, let me grab one of these. So I own several of these pouches, which are the Thinktank pouches. They have the MOLLE, they go into MOLLE webbing here, as you can see on this belt, and so you can slide these, like I said, into the belt if you don't want to carry a separate belt. So that might be something I try. It's kind of neat. But if you don't want to do any of that and you're just wearing the backpack and you're out and about, you can easily fit things like a lens into these built-in pouches that are literally just right here. Right here built in. So that's pretty neat. And then I imagine this will slide in like this. And then you can kind of tie these down with an extra strap. Attach these, have them hanging on the outside. You can have them kind of swing free, or you can tie them down, you know, maybe connect them to the MOLLE webbing so that you got more of an integrated belt here. So a little Velcro there to keep it from sliding around once it's in the pack. And if you don't need it and you just need to save a little room for flying, things like that, like I said, take it out, tuck it in, you're good to go. So that is our back half here. Nice little grab and go handle here at the top. Super heavy duty. Pretty comfortable. Have to see how that feels with, you know, 50 pounds of gear or whatever loaded in here, but feels really nice. I'll put the belt down here for a second. And then lots and lots of different straps and buckles and pouches all through the top here, all kinds. So little pouch here at the top with a little key holder Super handy, put your wallet, keys in there. That goes pretty deep, about down to here. And then additional MOLLE webbing here. Also a pouch right here at the top. This one goes all the way down to here. So nice deep pouch there. Again, this is all on the flap. So you've got 2 pouches on the flap, you've got MOLLE webbing on the flap. So a lot of options there. You've got buckles on the side here, dual buckles here, and then we've got a nice pouch here on the side that has some give. Goes all the way down to here. You can put a water bottle, you can put stands, you can put a tripod. A lot of stuff you can do with that. Additional hooks. If you're somebody that skis, I've seen somebody use these where you can put like skis on the side and tie those down. That is not me, but maybe one day. Other side, same thing. We got another pouch, about the exact same. We've got additional 2 straps here for tying things down. And then the other interesting thing is we've got side access. So if you unzip here, oh, okay, I take that back. So this side is the side for a water bladder. So you can put a water bladder in here, zip it up, and run that out. This side, if we unbuckle one of our buckles here, gives us interior access. So now I'm literally into the side here. Actually gives me access to the pouch from the side to get into the main compartment. Still not into your camera compartment, but it does give me access to the other compartment. Now if I unbuckle, another pocket here, fills up this whole area. This front pouch here, that goes all the way in and down to here. So additional pouch that you can fill out. And then the big one here, which is this top one, which this is where a lot of the expansion of the pack comes from. If you close this down real tight, suck it in, you've got 20 liters. As soon as you open this up, start to fill this up here at the top. Clothes, you know, I mean, you could put rags in here, like 4x4s or 6x6 rags, you know, that come in the bags. That'll be something that I'll want to try just to see if I can fit an entire camera kit, stands, rags, maybe a light or two, and almost see if you've got a one-man mobile lighting studio interview setup that you could fit in one backpack, which would be really amazing. That'll probably be a video coming up. Let me know if you want to see that. You got a little cinch down here. And then there's the interior of the pack. So you can see the top of our camera cube. The origami cube pops through there. Down here, it goes all the way down in the front here. So you reach all the way down into the front of the bag. Right here, there's my hand going all the way in. Some more dry packs. So you can stuff clothes and things all the way down there. It's got a little laptop sleeve right here in the front. It might be hard to see, but you can slide your laptop in there and it sits against the cube so it stays flat and it doesn't kind of jostle around. And then here's the frame. So there's the steel frame I was talking about. And this is the large frame, and you'll see it goes to here. It's very, very solid in there. I've watched videos of him putting this in, and it looks very difficult to do. He's basically got to use a tool to just to pry that in there. But the thing that I think is interesting is if you want to take this pack down even smaller, there are also spots here to put in a smaller frame, a medium frame. I think this is the large frame. You can retrofit this pack to be a medium frame, and the medium frame goes right here. You can see that. So there's the sizing for the large frame. There's the sizing for the medium frame. Now it will fit under an airline seat as it is in the large frame, and will also fit in the overhead. You can just put the medium frame in if you want it to be even a little bit smaller. Additional pouch on the inside. It goes to there, additional MOLLE webbing, and then a nice little spot for your name here. More straps on the inside here. And I believe because this is kind of just a big loose area here, he's also making a rigid kind of extra insert that I saw him testing out that I actually ordered with my perk points I talked about earlier, that slides into the top of this and gives this some more rigidity, which I think will be real interesting. So kind of suck that up, close that up. And you can feel how solid this thing is. Like it does, like because of that frame, I can't really bend it, right? It needs to be sized appropriately, but as you can see on the back, it's not incredibly big. You order these based on your height and your torso height. So this is the one I ordered that's sized appropriate for my height. Need to adjust some of these buckles. That doesn't quite go. But I can already feel, compared to my Thinktank backpack, how much tighter this one is. Just how much more rigid it feels on my back, and how much better that should feel when it's loaded down with gear. The other thing that I think is nice is if it's not loaded down with gear, you can see how low profile it is. You know, it's pretty thin, which is super, super interesting to me. Now that does mean when you've got camera gear in here, there's going to be certain ways you have to load your camera gear, or it's not going to fit. So for example, I don't believe you can put a fully gripped body in here vertically. Now, let me grab some camera gear here and we can check this out. Actually, so if I was to compare this to my normal daily driver backpack, which is a Thinktank backpack. So let me grab that and we're going to compare the two on the table here. All right. So here is my normal daily driver backpack, which is the Thinktank Airport Essentials. I've had this backpack for a lot of years. Have flown a bunch with it. Typically will take this and use this as my under the seat airline backpack. We'll just load this up with cameras, lenses, computer, all that kind of stuff, and slide that under the front seat. And then additionally, we'll have a roller bag, usually with camera equipment, that will go up top. But in the event that something needs to be gate checked or something like this, this usually has enough to get the job done. So you can see that compared to this, we're a little bit taller here with the frame. So you can definitely see the difference in height. And because of where this rigid frame is, this will not go any lower, right? But will still fit under the seat. I know, because this will fit kind of fully under the seat. This would probably stick out just a tiny bit, but I doubt you would have any issue with any airline complaining about that. So, and in fact, I know he's flown with the Athlete Pack and has some of that on the Atlas Packs channel. So if you want to see how that works, you should go check out their Instagram, and you can see how he's flown with it. So, but in the event that you wanted this to be even smaller, like I said, you could put the medium frame in here and it would probably get you down to this size of the Thinktank. There's so many more little pouches and areas in this, a lot more buckles, ways to strap stuff. This Thinktank one, as a comparison, has a tiny little pocket on the side, and it has, you know, some straps you can put in. So you can strap a stand to this, but this does not stretch very far. So you're definitely not getting, you get one tripod leg in there and strap it and it works. Your other side does not have a pocket like that and does not have a strap. It does have a nice little side carry handle, but so the utility of this is not quite there. This also has a spot for a belt on the back, but the lack of a frame on this has made this really pretty heavy. And I've had this thing completely packed and it has killed my back walking through an airport. So that was kind of the reasoning for getting the Atlas. So I'm excited to move everything that normally sits in this over to this and just see how that feels. Let's show what this looks like with a little bit of camera gear in it. So, just for reference, okay, so here's a very tiny camera. It's a Fujifilm X100V. For reference, to kind of see how big that is. And you can see that that fits in, you know, right about there. So we're approaching, you know, there's still room here, but that's almost at the height of this. You can see now the Adventure Pack is deeper than this one. It's a little bit deeper. I definitely wanted to get the small one because a lot of times, you know, I'll flip my lenses whichever direction they need to go really to fit in here. But that's perfect for, you know, if you have a small mirrorless kit, amazing, like plenty of room. You can fit multiple bodies, lenses in here, and I'll build this out with a full kit here in a future video just to see how you can pack this up. So there's a Fujifilm, little tiny mirrorless going in there. Let's say you wanted to put something a little bit bigger in here. Okay. All right, here's a Canon EOS R with a cage, with an adapter. That fits perfectly in there. You can put it in there vertically. Close, absolutely no problem. So if you're not working with a grip body, perfect. It'll fit in there, no issues, which is kind of nice. So, and if you want to put it this way, you got even more room. So, see, that'll fit like that. Another very common lens. This is a Canon 24-70. Little too tall probably to sit vertically in there. You could zip this, but you're gonna feel pressure right there. So what I would do is probably lay this down this way, and you can see with the hood reversed, that fits in there perfectly that way. This is a 70-200 f4. Also fits in there nicely like that. You know, put a couple extra dividers in there. You know, if I were to spin this the other way, kind of move where my divider's at here. And these dividers are not designed to be, like, they're kind of designed to flex like this. See how this one's kind of almost doing an S shape. So camera body, that you could put a wide angle here. You know, probably squeeze in a second body in here in a wide angle. Up here, some additional room, so you could absolutely kind of unzip this if you wanted to. You know, and stash another lens or something up there. But you could basically roll with two bodies and kind of the holy trinity of lenses here, and it would all fit in this pack, as long as you weren't going gripped. If you wanted to take your grip off and store it elsewhere, I think there's a little room in here. So that's pretty nice. So to sum up, that's a pretty quick overview of the Atlas Athlete Pack. I've got mine in black, just came in the mail today. Very excited to pack this up. I'm gonna do some future videos where I show this packed full of gear, just so you can get a sense of what actually goes in here, you know, get it all fitted properly. But for now, super excited for this pack. Thanks to Atlas Packs for sending this out. So far, I would say it's definitely worth the wait. I'm super excited to try it out. Hope this was helpful, and see you next time.